Minister Narendra Modi backs for India as a key partner in global semiconductor supply chains. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Bhutan Prime Minister exchange views on global and regional developments. Union Minister of State Bhagwan Khuba takes stock of Power, Agriculture and Tourism departments in Mizoram. Meghalaya government extends benefits of state's biggest farmers' welfare program to producer groups. IPL cricket, Punjab Kings to take on Lucknow Super Giants in Pune. Very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi bringing to you the stories in detail. First, underlining critical role of semiconductors in today's world, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "Our collective aim is to establish India as one of the key partners in global semiconductor supply chains." Inaugurating the Semicon India Conference 2022 through video conferencing, Modi said, "There are many reasons for India being an attractive investment destination for semiconductor technologies." The three-day event is being held in Bengaluru. Avowing that India is building a digital infrastructure to connect over 1.3 billion Indians, the Prime Minister said India is using a digital technology to transform lives in all sectors of governance. Modi said that steps like connecting 600,000 villages with broadband investment in developing capabilities in 5G, IoT and clean energy technologies is paving the way to lead the next technology revolution.
We are paving the way for India to lead the next technology revolution. Third, India is headed for robust economic growth. We have the world's fastest growing startup ecosystem. Fourth, we have undertaken wide-ranging reforms for improving ease of doing business in India. Fifth,
inaugurating the Global Patidar Business Summit at Surat in Gujarat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "India has many resources and the nation has to strengthen our self-confidence and spirit of self-confidence for Atmanirbhar Bharat." Modi affirmed that this confidence will come only when there is participation of everyone in development, claiming that the production-linked incentive scheme hasn't only filled the enthusiasm of Make in India in all sectors. Modi said the scheme has created possibilities for upgrade of new sectors like semiconductors. The Prime Minister said it has been the constant endeavor of the centre through its policies and actions to inspire even the youth of ordinary families to become entrepreneurs. Despite the COVID pandemic, the MSME sector is doing well with support of the government. The summit is organized every 2 years, even as the first two summits were held in Gandhinagar in 2018 and 2020.
कि देश में ऐसा माहौल बने कि सामान्य से सामान्य परिवार का युवा भी एंटरप्रेन्योर बने, उसके सपने देखे, वो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप पर गर्व करे। मेक इन इंडिया, मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड, इसको नए भारत की नई संस्कृति बनाने के लिए मैं समझता हूं काम किया जा रहा है।
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar met with the Prime Minister of Bhutan, Lotay Tshering, and exchanged views on current global and regional developments that impact us all. In a tweet, Dr. Jaishankar apprised the Bhutanese Prime Minister Tshering on the progress in bilateral ties, including development partnership between the two nations. Early on, Dr. Jaishankar and the Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina discussed issues of mutual concern as well as regional and global global issues of importance. Arriving in Dhaka yesterday, Dr. Jaishankar called on Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and later held a meeting with the Bangladesh Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen in Dhaka. Dr. Jaishankar extended Prime Minister Narendra Modi's invitation to Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to visit India. Addressing the media later, Dr. Jaishankar said the visit was aimed at deepening the continuing engagement that is a reflection of trust and confidence. Union Minister for Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Dharmendra Pradhan released a mandate document for the National Curriculum Framework under the National Education Policy in Bengaluru today. The mandate document is the stepping stone between national education policy and national curriculum framework. The Education Minister described the mandate document as a step forward towards curriculum for the first stage of national curriculum framework. The Education Minister described the mandate document as a step forward towards formation of a new national syllabus and textbooks, describing the national education policy as a philosophy and national curriculum framework. The Minister said it is a password to future that will change the destiny of the country. He further said the education policy is a unanimous document prepared after wide consultations. He informed that a suggestion has been given by him to prepare a mobile app to enable citizens to upload their suggestions on national curriculum framework. Pradhan said the national education policy is a document for the future generation that will decolonize education in the country.
This is a historic day. Few intellectuals, few experts came together and envisioned something for centuries. And
as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav Northeast Festival, the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region and Government of Meghalaya, in collaboration with the Northeastern Council, Indian Institute of Management Shillong and Invest India, organized a conclave on investment potential and future energy needs of Northeast at the NEC Auditorium, Shillong today. Minister of State for the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region, Donair B.L. Verma, addressing the conclave today, highlighted the Union government's efforts in realizing the potential of the Northeastern region. Reiterating the Prime Minister's take on the development of the Northeast, he said the Northeast, which was termed as India's gateway of freedom by Netaji, is now becoming the gateway to fulfill the dreams of New India. The Minister also said the Northeast has the potential of generating more than 128,000 megawatts of renewable energy. In his maiden visit to Mizoram, the Union Minister of State for New and Renewable Energy and Chemicals and Fertilizers, Bhagwant Khuba, on Thursday held a meeting with officials from the Department of Power and Electricity, Department of Agriculture and Department of Tourism at the Aizawl Club, giving a brief and insightful presentation on the power scenario in Mizoram. The Power Secretary highlighted the current status and need for improvement of power generation in the state. The Director of Tourism and the Additional Director of Agriculture Department also gave short PowerPoint presentations outlining the present scenario, development of works and constraints faced by the state in tourism and agriculture. Presiding over the meeting, Mizoram Chief Secretary Renu Sharma extended a warm welcome to the Minister on behalf of the government. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has hailed the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's remark on the centre's efforts to revoke AFSPA from the entire Northeast. In a tweet, Biren Singh said that ahead of leaving for New Delhi, he held a meeting with his cabinet colleagues to collectively extend heartfelt gratitude to the Prime Minister. The Meghalaya government has extended the benefits of the state's biggest farmers' welfare program to 40 producer groups worth 27.60 lakh rupees in West Garo Hills district. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has said. In a tweet, Sangma said the focus program in the West Garo Hills district has benefited 287 producer groups covering 1,876 households with 1 crore 87 crore rupees disbursed so far. Launching the Ginger Mission in Garo Hills at Oragitok, West Garo Hills district, the Chief Minister said that through this mission his government plans to make Meghalaya the top producer of ginger in the country and also double the farmers' income in the state. The All India Congress Committee has suspended its 5 Meghalaya legislators for 3 years for anti-party activities. The decision was taken yesterday by AICC's disciplinary panel's recommendations. The 5 MLAs are Amparin Lingdo, PT Sokmi, KIMFA Marbaniang, Marilaborn CM and Mohendra Rapsang, who recently decided to back NPP-led state government. Meanwhile, suspended Congress MLA Amparin Lingdo said that the 5 suspended MLAs have decided not to take any further decision on their political affiliation immediately. Despite a suspension, she said that she would contest the upcoming assembly elections due in 2023. Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio has expressed his happiness at inaugurating the Deputy Commissioner's office complex at Mukokchang. In a tweet, Rio said the complex will house NIC, Election, Mahila Sakshi Kendra and CAWD offices. The Chief Minister congratulated the people of Mukokchang and hoped they would take good care of the new setup. Rio also attended the closing function of the 22nd Inter-District Football Championship, the Dr. T. Au Trophy 2022, commemorating 50 years of Nagaland Football Association. This year's edition is the first ever to have brought all the districts of Nagaland together, the Chief Minister tweeted. In IPL cricket, Punjab Kings will take on Lucknow Super Giants at Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune at 7:30 p.m. today. Last night, Delhi Capitals defeated Kolkata Knight Riders by 4 wickets at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. A cyclonic storm ripped through the Rebhoi district on Tuesday night. The storm damaged the pandal of the upcoming 44th General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of India, scheduled to be held on Sunday at Umroi Madan. It also damaged several houses in Umroi area in Rebhoi district. The affected villages include Umroi Dibrit, Umroi Madan, Umroi Labansaro, Umroi Joyapadeng and Umroi Nongra. The pandal has been reconstructed by the local people. A leader of Umroi Presbyterian Church expressed his gratitude to all the residents for their initiative. Now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi bats for India as a key partner in global semiconductor supply chains. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Bhutan Prime Minister exchange views on global and regional developments. Union Minister of State Bhagwant Khouba takes stock of power, agriculture and tourism departments in Mizoram. Meghalaya government extends benefits of state's biggest farmers' welfare program to producer groups. And in IPL cricket, Punjab Kings to take on Lucknow Super Giants in Pune. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.